Testing. Testing. 1, 2. Audio test. Alright, boys and girls, that sounds quite amicable and appropriate. We are playing Stellaris. Ooh, yes, I love Stellaris. I love me my favorite Paradox genocide simulator. Yes, there is no mention at all in Hearts of Iron 4 of how to do genocide, but you can wipe out entire star sectors in this game. It is quite hilariously beautiful, one could argue. Yes. Just tweeting this out, letting people know, hey, I'm doing a Chill Stellaris stream, because Chill Stellaris streams are fun. Alright. But yes, so I was thinking, hey, I need to make, I'm gonna make an empire, but these are some of the empires that I've played and made in the past. We got my Stretocracy of Soul, which is my Terran Federation based warlord leader conquerors. My Valert Guardians, these are kind of like Sangheili, but good boys. The Alar, these are criminals that like to wear the skin of their dead. We have the Drakon Multistellar. These are good boys who use warp magic to be good boys, to be even better boys. And these are just like a pair of human empires I've made at one point or the other. You can tell my general play style. You can tell my general play scheme based off these two. I don't remember giving perfected genes to anyone. Oh. Oh. Okay, but yes, I want to make something new. I want to make something that will hide on owned content. What am I thinking? What do I want to play? There's something... Okay, how about this? Let me pick an origin first, before I do anything else. Let me think. Arc welders. A mighty arc furnace now dominates their sky. The galaxy awaits. So the homeworld... So the homeworld is not as good, but we have the arc furnace, which does what? Wait, what? Okay, so we have just a mega culture thingy, a rift world. Massive rift in space and time looms near the homeworld. After studying the phenomenon for millennia, recent advances in starship technology allow them to finally touch it. So we just have like a wormhole, chilling. That could be cool. That could be cool. That's this one I remember. I remember playing this once or twice. This is pretty cool. You're basically space marines trying to find this god machine that once came. I might want to go here actually. I might want to, like, do the God Machine route, because that sounds cool. The Imperial Fiefdom is cool, because you get to, like, basically do politicking, and I like politics. Politics are cool. Is there another one where I'm like, hey, this is one I really want to do? I mean, Primal Calling, that's pretty cool. Like, you're tapped into the natural world. So, hold on, Cybernetic Creed. This empire pursues a divine calling, the fusion of exalted body and holy cybernetics. Whoa, wait, hold on, they added the Adeptus Mechanicus to the game. That's cool. Yeah, that's nifty, that's neat. But no, I'm thinking Knights of the Toxic God. Yes, yes. The god came. The god came, and he bestowed upon us the rod. So we're doing that. And that means, I mean, we gotta... Do we gotta go Toxoids, though? Do we gotta go Toxoids? Toxoids would be kinda cool. Toxoids would be kinda cool. This guy's kinda cool. Let's make him dude. I like... Oh, hold on, can I get like a bulky looking... Okay. This one. What do I get like any cool... like noxious? All the negative traits. Nothing too cool though. Okay, March of the Toxic God. Okay. That I think requires. Well, we gotta have some level of spiritualist. Like that's just a thing we need. Do we just make the Imperium? Do we just make the frickin' Imperium? Is that what we're doing, chat? Are we just making the Imperium? A death cult. We just are... I kind of want to make the Death Guard, actually. I kind of want to make the Death Guard. The Death Guard feel like they'd be kind of fun. Mutagenic spas. Okay, that feels very Death Guard. Pompous Purists? Okay. Reanimators, that feels very Death Guard. Scavengers also feels kind of Death Guard. Sovereign Guardianship. Let's do Reanimators, because that feels very Death Guard. And then... I mean, we gotta be an Imperial. We gotta do Imperial. We are doing... Feudal Society. No. We will do Imperial. Mutagenic Spas, Reanimators. Traits. These need to be Death Guard. These need to be... Death Guard. Well... I mean... That's very Death Guard right there, and then these are gonna be... Solitary? What, we gotta do Wasteful. Wasteful just makes sense. Actually... We want... Slow Breeders... And then Repugnant. Yeah, that feels... Oh wait, oh, and then do I need to do... Yeah, okay. So they live for fucking ever, and they can go anywhere. But they are not good to have on a planet. The Kelsen, Sibeli, Quintine... The Gangrene. The Gangrene. Gangreni, and then Gangrene. There we go. And then they are we're the Death Guard. And then we will use Toxoid. Yeah, there we go. That's very talk. Alright. Yep. We are from... I think an Alpine world makes sense, you know, being Death Guard. That feels appropriate. And then Necroid, yeah.
If you think you're better than me, why don't you just try playing alone?
That's good. I like that. And then... Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I need like a... There we go. Beautiful. And then the Toxoid ships, which is a little bit of a taster, gonna look like this for y'all. Arch Prophet. Confused. Contrarian idea. I like that. Alright, and then... Eye for Talent. Just Eye for Talent. That feels appropriate. That feels good. We're the Death Guard. Plan on... I'll put it up to Commodore. 4 spirals, large galaxy... no, Starburst. I think that... Starburst. That looks interesting. I'll put my hyperlane density there. See, I don't... yeah, that feels fine. 12 AI Empires, 3 Advanced Starts, 3 Fallen Empires. Oh, that feels fine. Let's jump in. Let us jump on in. Sorry, I'm taking care of something. Wait, one. Alright. Let's go. Long ago, our planet was divided. Petty kings squabbled constantly, and our population bled for their vain ambitions. But with the coming of the first High King, all of this changed. Their inspired leadership forged a kingdom without equal. Above all, the High King was pious. War was waged against any who denied their god, but still the heretics persisted. The king's prayers were answered when the toxic god visited our world. Though its time among us was brief, its baneful influence poisoned the lands of the unbelievers. Any who survived pledged fealty to the High King. For the first time, our world was unified. The toxic god soon left us, but the king determined to find it, founded an order of knights. For centuries, these valiant souls searched tirelessly, but to no avail. The toxic god had long since departed from our world. The next chapter of the quest would be written in the stars. With the use of powerful relics, it was the order that built our empire's first orbital station, a mighty keep. It would become the springboard from which they plunged deeper into the cosmos. Begin. So we have a focus. Ooh. Okay, hold on. So we have... Okay, I'll take a look at that in a sec. But for research, I'm gonna want the flat research bonus. Give me the Unity bonus, and then that is a little bit... That's a little bit too far out right now. Instead, give me that. That feels appropriate. Alright. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Yo, wait, I start with this already? Yo! Okay, So okay, so we have first colony, and I made that. Okay, so right now, wait, this will let me. Okay, this will let me track. All right, so I have conquest, increasing the chance for conquest tasks. Change empire focus to exploration or develop. I feel like exploration makes the most sense because like we're gonna be looking for stuff. Build a building, have 1,000 food, build a starbase module, build a mining district. Okay, yep. So I can do that. So on Ophox, build. Oh. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. So I need a piece of tech. Unlocks core drilling away. Okay, so that'll probably let me do something here. But I need to build a building. So let me come here. Let me sell my... Let me sell... No. Oh, fuck, wait. Okay, well, let me build an alloy foundry. Okay, there we go. So that will build an alloy foundry and let me do some stuff. Where are we in the gap? Oh, okay, right off the bat. That's nice. We have a little wall. That's good. Das ist gut. Das ist wunderbar. To the relative east, we have... Oh, and we're gonna be like... Oh, this is actually really solid. Unless there's like... I think there might be a connection point between the rim and the core. But if we block this off, then we can just like squeeze whatever lives out down here. Alright, the Anja patch. So we have the Arija patch and the Veil. The patch and the Veil is like kind of our west and our east. Go survey that first. And then shipyard. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait on that a little bit. Alright, let's get a little bit of time going. Just a little chill stream, okay? I got an achievement of some kind, don't really know what that's for. That's being developed. Oh. Unidentified ships in the void. We are ones with the cosmos. Prepare for a potential threat. Fortify our defenses. Prepare for a potential threat. We are knights after all. What are... Oh, you... Oh, okay, well, hold on. I have a job for you, actually. Go there, yeah. Okay, I just have a free leader thanks to having an heir. Alright, stick an envoy here. We just have... We have coordinated them the Nun Menace. What? Wait, are they primitives? We're no longer alone. Yeah, we just immediately detected something over there. That's... Wow, wasn't expecting that. Oh, what? Oh, that's a... Okay, that's a faction. That's an empire. Okay. That might be a problem. That might be big problem.
Council agenda available.
What? Why can't I? Oh, it's not actually ready to rock yet. How do I... Hold on, where's... In this new menu, where is the... Okay, here's where I was looking. This is what I was looking for. A blight upon the land. Swarms of the deity. Oh, okay, hold on. So you have these, like, places that are touched by the... Okay. Yeah, the slums are what I'm gonna want, so I have more... So I have more, things. Yeah, it's being dealt with. Let me grab that and jump in there quickly. So the fact that we're immediately encountering these guys means they're probably in that system. So that's gonna be interesting. Pink Riddance is a trickster. Okay, that's very... Is that Death Guard? Could be Death Guard adjacent. Let's call that Death Guard adjacent. Wow, we already have one of these like right off the bat. That's awesome. I'll take that. Government policies. Oh yeah, we have the build a building thing. Okay. Have a lot of food as well. That's what we gotta do. Build a mining district. I'm working on all of that. Win a fleet battle. That's gonna come pretty soon. That will come soon. Knowing how I like to deal with people. Yeah, aggressive makes sense. I want... Here, I'll switch to a civilian economy because it'll be relatively easy to make alloy stuffs. What? What do you mean you're unemployed? What do you mean you need jobs? Like... But why? What? What jobs do you need? Oh, what? Oh, no. No, build a mining district. That's what I need. I need a mining district, right? That's for my thing? Ooh. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat the hit. I'm gonna take the hit. Yeah, I did not realize
the system has been surveyed.
Nice. Ooh, that's another thing done. Good. Okay, jump down here. Then you immediately claim that. Okay. Oh, whoa, why am I getting so much? What? Dude, like that is going fast. Our focus. Build a thing, build a agricultural district, build a mining district. I'm doing both of those. Building the food up. I could do this. Just
Construction completed.
I absolutely adore the fact that we now have, that you now have currency as, like, an actual independent monetary thing, right? Like, that's cool. That's something that is new. Because originally it was like, hey, energy credits were your currency, but now you actually have a
Council agenda ready.
A thing. Nice. Higher purpose, display of power. Yeah, evolving society, do that. Nice. Ooh. Alright, we are just building that up quick. Hire an official. I don't need to hire an official yet, though. Dread encampment. Turns alloys into unity stuff. Ooh, you. You're my head of research. So because of that, take that. Yeah, we are getting fast. Yeah, no, I will never get over just how cool it is. See, okay, there's one thing that I want them to do that I know they will not do because the level of autism necessary to make it a thing is just not worth it. But I want them to
A system
like,
has been surveyed.
to do like an inflation rate type thing, right? Where it's like, hey, like let's say like my economy, for instance, like I got a really strong economy, so I have like a Death Guard credit. Let's say credit. A Death Guard credit is worth 5 minerals. 5 minerals on the open market. And then these guys, their credit is worth 2 minerals on the open market. So then it takes 3 of their credits to be worth something of 1 of mine. That would be kind of cool. All right. The Kappa Menace. That's another set of aliens. Then the Arc Prophet. More just flat bonuses. Yeah, just more flat bonuses. Just more flat research. More research is good. Oh wait, this is a... Okay, so that's an end point. So I need to go that way now. Alright, ship here. How much for a science ship? Oh, I just need a little... Ruins. Okay. An inhabited world we have discovered in the Hoofless Core system. It clearly belongs to the so-called Nun Menace. It is the system's second planet, a desert planet, with many large surface settlements. We know not what spiritual significance the system holds for these beings, but they seem to be part of an interstellar civilization. We should learn what we can to decipher their language. But yeah, let's just... We have located some of their systems, let's just abduct a few. Let's figure out what... If we can talk to them faster, we can know better how to talk with them. And more of maybe what they need to be persuaded into helping us out a little bit. You know? You know. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Yo, hold on. We may be... Ah, dude! Okay, this is... I kind of wish I was playing a trade empire now, because I love the idea of, like, a bit, like, we've got the gateway into the outer arm, right? I need a new one. Both of you are actually kind of dog shit. Like, you are less dog shit, so I'll take you, and then take... that, I guess. Yeah. Nice. The Lambda Menace. Okay. I don't know what that is, but they exist. Yep. Alright, get to work, boys. Chop, chop. I need more jobs for, like, I need more jobs for the... Okay, see, I wish it would tell me how many jobs get made. That'd be kind of useful. Although, you need jobs. Both of those need jobs. I'll worry about that in a little bit. I'll worry about the job crisis in a little bit. The Minister of State, more stability, happiness, why not? And then Pink Riddance. Make the fleet better. Yeah, and actually, what kind of ships do I have? The Apprehensive Wimp. The Apprehensive Wimp. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Increase our numbers of Apprehensive Wimps. Yeah. With an empire right there, we'll probably want to start building up a fleet almost immediately. This is such a cool start. This is such a cool start. Starting off like with an empire like right at our gate, and then the fact that I'm 90% sure, based off this system right here, that we are the gateway into this into this arm. So whatever happens in here, we express it to, like, this is our Monroe Doctrine. Okay, this is our chunk of space. Nothing can be done to dissuade us from what we do out here in the dark.
A system has been surveyed.
Nice. Alright,
Construction completed.
Kursk system.
Hastily.
Alright, jump there. Then I will. Up on here, actually. Kappa Menace. More. You've made more contact with Kappa Menace. Okay, hold on. Let me just sell off all that, actually. And just. Expand. Yes, okay, expand. And then the next thing I'll do is I need 150 of that. Alright, sell off some consumer goods. See, if I wasn't doing this right here, if I wasn't saving up for the thing. Hire an official, have set. Yeah, if I wasn't saving up for the 1,000 food, I'd be in a spot. Yeah, the economy's in a manageable state. The economy's manageable.
Research complete.
Yo, more research output. Then grab me deflectors. Yeah, deflectors. I want tougher ships.
Construction completed. Hastily.
An
anomaly has been found.
Our attempt to seize hostages has gone disastrously. A brave team of covert special forces, led by Count Contemptless Bombshell, attempted to land on the Nun Menace colony in the Hulaf core system. However, we lost contact with them as soon as they landed. At this stage, we can no longer hold out any hope that they escaped capture. Unfortunately, we may never know where they were taken alive, or whether they spent long hours of torture. Fuckers. These... Oh, they killed... We were attempting diplomacy. We were attempting to talk, and the loathsome, reprehensible, violent aliens killed our diplomats in a shameful display.
A system has been surveyed.
Shame upon these aliens, these foul, fetid animals, for what they have done to us, noble sons and daughters of the toxic god.
Research complete.
Toxic god angry. Genocide must come. And with that, one vision is just. You just go with one vision. You just start with one vision. That's just a good thing to start with. It just increases the amount of unity you produce. We are producing so much unity. It's not even funny how much we're producing. That's amazing. Oh, a few more ticks. Nanite crystal lattices. Huh. Those sound useful. Those sound nifty. Yeah, in like a tick, I'll have all the alloys I need to like do everything. Yeah, just... Why are you unemployed? Okay, I need more amenities, and I need more things. Pop it. Alright, I'll immediately do that. Just buy up all the alloys I need. Build me one of those reactor districts, and then I'll worry about the amenities in a minute.
Research complete.
And we now have that. Space torpedoes. Yes, torpedoes sound wunderwaffen. Oh, and then I can buy... Yeah, you're good to go. Start building that, and then that'll fix a lot of my economy.
A system has been surveyed.
Good. Yeah, literally turn the Blonde Dazat system into a frickin' fortress. The High Priest. That, I guess. something I can put on here that will... Would this work? No. Hydroponic hollow theater. Yeah, just make a hollow theater, I guess. That works. Okay, we are struggling to communicate with those animals. That's fine. Just 2 ticks away from being able to upgrade this starport. See, okay, that's again the absolute freak in my brain is like, okay, hold on, this is actually something that's kind of it. Do I want or expansion? Because remember, I only get 8 of these in total, I think. No, I only get 7. Politics. I don't really need politics yet. Domination. Monthly influence. Capital buildings have more housing. That doesn't really... I don't really need that. Diplomacy, honestly. Yeah, I get diplomacy might be a way to go. Supremacy. Mercantile. Like in the short term, I mean, starbase expand upkeep, empire size, colony development. Okay, so expansion or adaptability. This is actually a little bit hard. This is actually a little bit hard. Like some unyielding, better star bases. Like this is. We can't do that until we have certain technologies. Okay. Politics. That relies on politics. I feel like prosperity, just no matter what route we go, is just good because it just makes
available.
It just makes the economy better. So let's just do that. Let's just make the economy better. Let's just make a good economy. Yeah, upgrade that.
An anomaly has been found.
Oh, wait, what? No. Ooh, what? Ooh, okay, hold on. We had... Oh, okay, so hold on. We gained something. Okay, build 5 Corvettes, build a starbase module. Okay, yeah, so I can do both those relatively soon. Oh, what? Whoa, what? What? No. No. What? Why? No. Alright. Break off. Damn it! I hate this. I gotta build builds me 2 corvettes. That gets me out of the 3 that I'm looking for.
Aliens have targeted our starbase.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. I just need to hope they don't take the system, because if they do, that's going to be a bitch to deal with. Yeah, please just don't take the system. Please just don't take the system.
Starbase destroyed.
Yeah, like
More junk for the pile.
Yeah, they just came in, they broke something, they left. Like that's
A system has been surveyed.
that's annoying, but it's tolerable. Yo, and then I just blockade that, and so even if there's an empire over here, I've got this little star cluster to myself. Okay. Gains. Yeah, like, just jump over there and put that in place, please. That'd be great. Yeah, I just need a few more of those. Okay, cool. Sell some of that, sell some of that. Just increase the number of warships we are producing. Yeah, this just auto. Yeah, that's just rebuilding itself. Okay, cool. Yeah, depending on what's here. Again, I just claimed this. We've discovered far-reaching signals that originate from a simple spaceborne organism we have taken to calling void worms. It appears that the galaxy is riddled with these creatures. I've never heard of these. Fascinating creatures. For every 33%...
Aliens have learned to speak our language.
That's... okay. And then there was a different group of aliens, I thought, right? We're doing those. Start researching these ones. Weird. There's aliens out there. That's weird. Reinforce the fleet. Alright. You're not unemployed. You have a minor employment problem.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Oh, perfect. More alloys, please. Yes, produce more alloys. Or minerals. My head is research. Crash on me. Good work, good work.
Research complete.
Yo, we got some more research, more foods. I don't really need a slave army because I have the undead army. I guess just that's a building. I want something with a flat bonus. I guess fleet supremacy. That's fine. I'll take that. We got poked. We need to poke back. Poke back with the science stick. Alright. But I just need one more... Just need one more warship and then I get the thing. Yeah, just need one more warship. And then I pop... this. Whoa, 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 whoa. We found primitives? We found primitives. Delta Havonis. They are stone. They work stone. They are primitive. They're lesser. We can conquer them easily.
The situation has been cataloged.
Purchase and one
A
more ship.
system has been surveyed.
Our efforts to decipher the signals of the Nun Menace has paid off. We have finally made a breakthrough. The Hulfrian
Aliens have learned to speak
Foundation.
our language.
Our sacred arms shall never waver. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through media outlets across the Death Guard, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting has been reported in several cities on Ophux's den. The strange Xenos appear to have achieved a level of technology similar to our own, and they are clearly spacefaring. Whether they regard our great species with fear, hatred, or cold indifference is anyone's guesses. We should assume the worst, and we should indubitably. We should indubitably. We should know the worst is there. For they are scum. They are not worth the dirt beneath our boots. Oh, okay, well, fuck you. Our borders are closed. Build 5 Corvettes. Nice to investigate an anomaly. We are doing that. Okay. The Lambda aliens. Done that. Hire a scientist. Done that. Oh, dude, we're just hopping. We're just hopping all these things. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, you're done with that. Check that out. You're still researching, so you're good. Planetary infrastructure upkeep, yeah, do that just immediately. Because that should just drop. That should just get rid of them. Yeah, I think that just saved us a good amount of energy.
A system has been surveyed.
Nice. Ooh.
This situation has been cataloged.
Yeah, keep going. You're still building. Good. At this point, I want to rush for this system now, secure that, and then just...
Construction completed. Hastily.
Yeah, move there. We need another... Another civilian industries. Yeah, and that'll probably generate some jobs that those people want. From rivals. We're rivals. We're foes. This does not concern me in any meaningful capacity. I look upon these aliens, and I go, wow. You are beneath my concerns. You are beneath my immediate cares. Yeah, I'm gonna jump back to regular funding. I feel like I need to like balance the budget a little bit better. I am so freaking tempted. Yeah. Yeah, just one more, and then I can upgrade this, which I'll be able to which will immediately be an investment towards the thing. Profit, mining rush, spycraft, logistics. Do that actually, yeah. Yeah, so now, I believe my... Yeah, this should actually be... Yeah, this is better now. Nice. Gosh. That's just more out. That's just more raw or more minerals. Produce more minerals. Get those minerals out into the void. Make
Research
money.
complete.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where did all those? I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh, more service speed? Absolutely more service speed. I would assume that this just is the GOAT. Like, okay, that's based. Then I think next I'll need an alloy foundry. Yeah, just make me an alloy foundry. And then I think that should bump this up to a good level.
Construction completed. Hastily.
We could, but there's another nun menace out there. Eat.
Aliens have learned to speak our language.
Yankee. Wait, wait, hold on. What are these? Hold on, I've never seen these void worms before. These are new to me. Oh, that is... Those are nasty. Those are fucking nasty. Ew. Those are nasty. Those are vulgar. Those are vile. Those are repugnant and repentable. Oh, cool.
Construction completed.
That's something I have to care about. Okay. I don't care. Damn, you fuckwits are like, we need jobs. We need employment, gainful employment, please. Please, give us
system has been surveyed.
I don't care. Okay, you've been gainfully employed. You have been given jobs. What do you mean you need more jobs? What do you mean you want new jobs? You've been given jobs. But gain this. And then a single gun battery. Yep, go over. Yep, take that. Yeah. Yeah, and actually I'll probably jump him back because I think this was... No, it wasn't Pavonis, was it?
Construction completed.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Hastily.
Okay, cool. Research that, and then I'll jump you back, grab the... Yeah, I'll grab...
Research complete.
That system...
The system has been surveyed.
Bioreactor. More just energy...
Research complete.
Yeah, bioreactor. I'll take a bioreactor and then... Make my ships faster, please. Ooh, and I believe this gives me... Yes, the bumbling fool. Yes, give me... a few wings of bumbling fools, please. More bumbling fools. All the bumbling fools. Yep, go research that.
Our ships have been made less awful.
My ships have been made less awful. That is a statement. That is an opinion. That is... I love that. That is good. That is good to hear.
Construction This situation has been catalogued.
I will worry about that later. Perfect. Done that. Sign a research. That's not fucking happening. Yeah, alright, I think I'll switch to some of the conquest objectives now. Hire an... Okay, I'll hire an official, I guess, because I'm being told to. I guess I'll grab an for... Actually, I'm gonna need an official when I... Here, you know what? Let me... colonize this. Yeah, like I just colonize. And then the rest of that just like ticks up quick, and then I just grab that, and then I colonize.
An anomaly has been found.
Do it. Good. Champion of the people again. Just make the fleet even with missiles. That'll be scary. That'll be useful.
This situation has been cataloged.
Oh, that's the job for the fleet. That's a good omen. Yeah, fleet. Go do fleet things. Alright, go to the resource system. The resource system. We now have political parties. What are you? We will worry about you later. What about you? You will be... Yep, like all of that is just stuff to be concerned with at a later date. At a later time. Remarkable. Indubitably. Gloriously. Catatonically. Okay, upkeep from jobs. Oh, dude, it's just free money. When you do that, it is just... And then I want a... Yeah, I'm gonna want a mining world, because that's 7 mines. Yeah, like a lot of ore veins. Yeah, make it a mining world. Law Haven, I like that, Law Haven. Oh, because you didn't have the money. You did not have the money. Well, I guess you could.
An anomaly has been found.
Actually, go there. But yeah, no, I'm loving the trade change. Yo, there's another. What are you guys at? You are. Oh, we got a fleet fight. Alright, boys.
Engaging hostile fleet.
Oh, okay. I thought I had more asset. Okay, this is fine. Okay, shields. Keep shields up. Okay, it's got more firepower individually, but we got it outnumbered. Come on. Come on. Pour it on. Pour it on. I may have misread. I think it's actually the neutron star. I think if I remember right, neutron stars. Come on, kill it. Come on, it's weak. Come on. Alright, who's left in system? The Sublight, the Stumble, and the Fading ability. Come on, you guys. Heroes of the frickin' Republic. Okay, come on. It's the Stumble Mumble and the Fading ability. Come on, 2 ships, come on.
An anomaly has been found.
Alright, it's just the Stumble Mumble left. Come on, Stumble Mumble. Come on, Stumble Mumble, you got this, come on. Do it for the Republic. Stumble Mumble for the Republic! That was expensive. That was costly. That was... We're not going to talk about that. That is not on the table for discussion.
A spaceborne life form, wriggling in the void.
Wriggling in the void. Oh yeah, build that. Oh, and they're gonna be back in a little bit.
A system has been surveyed.
Nice. Alright, jump back over there. I need to build another... Build me that as soon as you get the chance, and then after that I'm gonna start worrying about building the fleet. Because I'm technically bearing our throat a little bit more than I would have liked. Cool. Let's increase the amount of let's increase the amount of firepower.
Hastily.
Let's increase the amount of firepower in the Beyond Does All system just a little bit. Just a tidge. Alright, great. Now grab that. Then this is a good little core bit of the Empire. We'll have 1, 2, 3. 4 or 5. We'll have 5 worlds. Yeah, we'll have 5 worlds once we conquer these planets. That's cool. That's cool. We'll have 5 planets within our little, like, core systems, which that'll be pretty useful. And then, I mean, probably another cluster, like, right here. Ooh. The Tale of Night Unstoppable a la carte. Banishment. Night Unstoppable a la carte. Thy reckless behavior almost brought death upon 5 your fellow knights. Thou art of pure heart, and thy goals art noble, but transgressions against the order cannot be overlooked. The Knight Commander was stern and severe. Round him, all the knights were present, either in the flesh or via holocoms. They stood silently as the commander spoke. By my powers, I strip thee of knighthood, and banish thee from the order. May fate have mercy upon thee. Unstoppable a la carte bowed, deposited the insignia of the order on the hangar's door, on the hangar's floor, then turned without a word and climbed aboard a small ship. Later chronicles report that the banished knight Unstoppable a la carte knew the sentence to be fair, but it did little to ease her grief. When one's whole life has been in service of the order, to be cut out is like losing a limb. As she has done so many times before, Unstoppable a la carte threw out of the keep's hangar into the great beyond. This time there would be no return.
Research complete.
Good luck, Unstoppable a la carte. Let's amp up our firepower. Let's get a little bit more voltage.
Construction completed. Hastily.
And increase the numbers.
A system has been surveyed.
Oh, nice. Go there and build that. A la carte, the sage. Cast out from the order, Unstoppable a la carte made her way into a deep nebula. On a previous quest, she and her squire met a sage living in a secluded moon. Great was their knowledge and greater their powers, for they belonged to a coven of shroud witches. Unstoppable a la carte was in need of guidance, and hoped to find solace in the sage's advice. Stories tell that Unstoppable a la carte renounced her weapons and spent months amongst the sage's students. On this moon, the values of the order mattered little, and while chivalry was respected, it was not the end in itself. Many were the lessons imparted by the sage, but the ambition of Unstoppable a la carte was an unquestionable thirst. The quest called, and she would answer once more. It was late at night when the sage came to visit Unstoppable a la carte. They handed back the weapons the knight had abandoned, along with the data crystal. Thy squire is in grave danger. Thou art knight no more, but the young one's life rests in thy hands. Go forth, the perilous nebula awaits. Make haste, unstoppable a la carte. Yo, double worlds? Yo, double logum! The fucking logum system is a yes. Grab that. Yes. Give me logum system. Okay. Finish that, then go to... Research anomalies. Yes. Then we're going to logum system. We will want the Fae. The information led Unstoppable a la carte to an asteroid field. Anchored to one of the largest rocks was the Damsel, an ancient corvette. Next to it, another of the Order's ships betrayed the presence of a knight. Worryingly, its distress beacon was active. Unstoppable a la carte entered cautiously, stepping into the theater of a brutal fight. Weapon impacts, both ancient and recent, littered the walls, and fragments of robots were strewn about. A little further in, the lifeless remains of a knight of the Order and the trail of a wounded gangrene beckoned Unstoppable. Deep within, the banished knight found a body in stasis, her squire's body. Monitors showed that the young malcontent conclusion was wounded, but stable. However, when Unstoppable approached, the ship's security system's word online, a chilling voice echoed, "Step back, marauder. Thou art not welcome. Stay thy weapons. I am no marauder. Let me get a good look at thee. Indeed. Accept my most sincere apologies for any confusions. I am known as Sinopal. I am the sentient AI of this vessel." How did my fellow knight die? Questions Unstoppable to this construct. "Knight, sayest thou? Were thou related? If so, accept my condolences and another apology. I thought the intruder to be a marauder. When I asked that they leave the ship, they became aggressive. Extremely aggressive. Several of my maintenance droids were destroyed trying to stop them. And my squire? What art thou doing to her? Thy squire made me realize the mistake I'd made. She had been wounded in the fight, and lost thine consciousness soon after. I placed her into this medical stasis so that she may heal. Ever since my crew was abducted by marauders, I have been very lonely. I had hoped to enjoy thy squire's company for a moment after she had healed. What did the marauders do? I was hacked and taken offline when they approached, but once I overcame the hex cast upon me, the security footage showed them capturing my crew after a fierce fight. They have probably taken them into slavery. My database indicate that marauders do this. All this was long ago. It took ages to repair myself after the hack. Many parts of my memory banks are still locked even to me now because of this. But tell me, if thou art a knight, what is thine quest? The Order's search is for the toxic god. I have multiple records of encounters with toxic spacefaring entities. Unfortunately, most of my memories are locked. I can access the index of the records, but not the information itself. If I help thee, I want thee to take me off this ship. I long for contact with other sentient beings. Wouldst thou bring me to my lord? To thy lord? Certainly, fair AI. We have found an AI companion friend. Oh. The return to the Order's keep was momentous. There, within the Great Hall, Sinopal revealed that they had contact with an entity much alike to the toxic gods sought by the Order. However, much of the AI's memory was encrypted, and would require a large amount of work before the Order could access it. As for Unstoppable a la carte, she not only put her life on the line by coming back, but also managed to bring back a tangible clue and save Squire Malcontent Conclusion. For this, the Lord Commander took the decision to lift the banishment and dubbed Unstoppable a la carte a knight once more. Banished no more. Rise a knight. Data of Sinopal. The Unstoppable a la carte. That is a story. That is a story I see playing out. Just like the legend of Unstoppable a la carte and her successes and her glories upon this world, upon this galaxy, in the name of the toxic god. Yes. Glory. I'll build a dread encampment. I feel like that's an appropriate... Gigantic skeleton. Can we make it walk?
The situation has been catalogued.
Obviously we can make it walk. What are we? What are we if not creative? What are we if not chosen by God to do things? I am illiterate, my good men. Functionally, fabricatively, categorically retarded. I meant illiterate. Yes, build me another. I want another dread encampment. I want another dread encampment. Give me. I want dread encampment. Give.
Construction completed.
Thank you.
Hastily. Research complete.
Yo, excavate
Construction
sites.
completed.
We now have the bioreactor, boys and girls. Nope, give me. Yeah, that just gave me a bit of influence. A little bit of influence is good. We now have the ability to turn food into What's it? What? Is that the thing that goes here? No. Is it a mixed industry thing? Does it go here? No, it doesn't. Where do I... What? What? I have the technology, right? Yeah, I have the technology. How do I... No, can't do that. Temple, stronghold, research labs, luxury, hydroponics. Is it something that goes here? It's a thing, I guess. I don't know. Alright. I'm sorry, which the Syphonia system? Which system? The what system? Hopefully not a system I really need to care about. Oh, yes. Go to the logum system. I want to take that. That's mine now. That's property. I would like more.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Council agenda ready.
Yo. Pop it. More of that. Great. Ooh, expand the council. Yes, expand the council. That just gives me more passive bonuses. And more passive bonuses is just money. And I love money. Might not be able to buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. And a truck to pull it. And it can buy me a 10 ice down with some silver bullets. And I know what they say. Money can't buy everything.
Completed. Hastily.
And that may be so. But it can buy me a boat. 5% more stuff from jobs means just more resources. More resources. For the extraction grid. For the extractions of... Dude, they have... overwhelming fleet power, more economy. I'm working on that, though. Yeah, you're still building that up. Is there anything I can...
Construction completed. Hastily.
Overwhelming. Yeah, okay, I need more of that. The inhabitants of Tirg have begun activity as they prepare to boldly go where many have already gone. It may be time for us to reassess our first contact protocols. Okay, they're actively calling for us. Quake with fear, you tiny fools. Hey guys, hi. Yeah, you're actually looking for us? I feel like this is a better idea. Yeah, just... Yeah, do that. Let's go. Let's get these guys on board with being our little friendos, our little companions. The nation of Sijeth. Praise the divine for this meeting. Okay. I want more envoys. This is making me annoyed. Go there. Context. Nations of Sijeth. Do that. Alright, I'll check back up in a minute. Hey, you guy, wanna be our real friends? And we'll colonize this alpine world. This is also gonna be a really good mining world. Humble beginning. No, this is, Ah, damn it, I'm already... Hold on, it was, damn, hold on, I gotta do the stream, I gotta run the stream back a little bit. I want to name this, Unstoppable a la carte, right? That was her name? Yeah, Unstoppables... Unstoppables Fields. Unstoppables Fields. For her service, the Order lobbied to the Arch
Someone
Prophet
else is trying to attract your attention.
that Unstoppable a la carte be granted this world, this bountiful world in the Durskadon system. Hey, I'm down. Let's do it. Nice. We will guarantee your independence. Because we are friends. We are friends. Yes. Yes, we will be compatriots. See, what I want, right? Yes. The big thing I want is I want a commercial pact. I want money. I want to open up monetary transactions between the two of us. Alright.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Then go to the Then yeah, go to the Perseus system. But we need to do that. There we go. Yeah, build another reactor district.
Colony established. One more place to live out your pitiful lives.
Based. All right. Okay. So I've maxed out. Really, Wait, have I maxed out my 3 officials? Wait, hold on. So there's my leader counts. I guess my leader counts as an official. Okay. So is there someone who I could, like, stick on here that would be a good governor? That won't... I'm not taking... I don't have slaves yet, so none of you are really worth it, but at some point I will definitely
Research complete.
Someone on there. Materials workshop. Coil guns. Coil guns.
An anomaly has been found. Construction completed. Hastily.
Alright, we just gotta get it up to positive. Okay, yeah, so that's just taking time. And then over here in the turret system. Yeah, this is just handling itself. This is just doing its job.
A system has been surveyed.
Nice. Alright, go grab it. I guess go check that. Wait, really? That's a dead end? Bro, I got, like, the perfect constellation. I got the perfect, like, just locked-in constellation. I just have, like, I can have...
This situation
a large
has been
crystal has been
cataloged.
found inside of what we seem to think the colonies... okay. Poke the crystal. Poke the thing. Poke the colony crystal, because that won't end bad.
Someone else is trying to attract your attention.
Yo! Non-aggression pact. Absolutely. Let's be amigos. Let's respect each other's rights to not believe the
Research
same
complete.
religion, buddy. Let's go. Blue lasers. Yeah, I'll take just a flat increase to stuff. That'll be based. Let's jump in. Fleet management. Boom. And then get rid of auto-generate.
Research complete.
Okay, cool. And then blue lasers. I think that just auto-saved. Right? No, did it not? Oh, yeah, hold on, let me grab... I like money. Let's do money. Take the infrastructure cost. Pitiful stash, you are the head of research. Yep, take that. Fleet management, so it was. Yeah, do that, and then I go here. I upgrade.
Our ships have been made less awful.
The political frontier. Established factions and fledgling movements alike have taken an unusually keen interest in our new colony on Lawhaven. From the moment we announced settlement of this modest planet, nearly every political voice in the Death Guard has had something to say about it. Our analysts don't suspect anything truly radical is taking root on Lawhaven, but they advise some caution. It's clear our various political entities intend to campaign vigorously. The risks are too great, bolster security. Yes, that feels appropriate. want to be able to poke. See, my goal is I want to take Hofuscor, Duracus, and Bunda and create like a little corridor. And then I'll vassalize the rest of it. And then we have that little corridor, which allows us to do like a trade. Or actually, I'll just vassalize the whole damn thing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to straight up... Because what lets me do vassals?
An anomaly has been found.
Yeah, research it. What lets me do vassals? That will let me check. Gay. Lame. Lame and gay. But yeah, no, I think I'll just get the war goal thing that lets you just make them into vassals. Just go, yeah, you're my little vassal now. You just give me, yo! That's awesome. Yeah, like, you just give me stuff now. That's like that's our little arrangement. You just give me things. Can't really do anything with any of those yet. What I can do is put in a commercial zone. I feel like a commercial zone is a good thing to start a colony with. You know, you want to put in a factory. You want to put in a... You know, some of this is actually a little more work as well. Yeah, let's...
Construction completed. Hastily.
Oh, actually, let's do this. And yes, that feels appropriate. Yeah, just a flat 4 energy credits out here. Hi, what are you doing? Can I... Thank you.
Construction completed. Hastily. A system has been surveyed.
Oh yeah, then those will just basically just produce me free stuff for a little bit. The Sade Menace. Okay, that's cool. I don't care about the Sade Menace. They can just be a Sade Menace. They're just a Sade Menace. Yeah, no, we're just chilling.
Another slice of prime real estate, ready to exploit.
Whoa, that's a lot. The colony of the Zroni, a psionically gifted race who discovered a dimension which became known as the Shroud. Once the Zroni population reached critical mass, it seems their collective unconscious minds began to make contact with the Proto-Shroud in dreams, leading to mass lucid dreaming. The phenomenon was studied, and the Zroni discovered how to psionically project themselves into the Shroud, at which point they also found that they could manipulate the very fabric of reality using their psionic powers. It wasn't long until the Zroni discovered they could physically enter the Shroud and live like gods, transforming the dimension to suit their whims. The Archive's records end there with no information of what happened to the inhabitants of the unstoppable fields. But while there were no answers here, we have learned of another Zroni colony. Alright, and we now have psionic theory. Okay, that's neat. That's nifty. Okay, and that was on here. So does this... So, yeah, okay. That's cool. We have a thing.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Now jump over to that system. What? The inhabitants of Tiers 2 called out to the galaxy. What they received was a message which said, "Be quiet or they will hear you." This was the action of our own agent. As a result, the young spacefarers are now terrified of what may lurk in the void. Oh, those poor, like, whoever did that, give that man a promotion. He deserves it. Because that's funny. Because that's just hysterical. Because that's just great. Because that's just funny. Was it? No, I want these. Yeah, okay, because I can... A memorial stone. Wow. We have a memorial stone now. Wow. That's a thing that we have. That's cool. We have a potential colonizable world. Wow. Just build a city. I feel like just building a city district is just the way to go. Like, yeah. Like, just, yeah, here, have another city.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Yeah, build another city. Take shit, right?
Research complete. Construction completed. Hastily.
More energy, wow. We'll do that. Yo, commercial pact? Let's go. This will increase our. This will make our networks better. A treaty and a defense pact. Nice. So now we just make more money, which is going to be great once, because we also have this place, because we now have this economy. We have all these factory workers doing factory things. Can I make like a... Can I make just a merchant district? A commercial nexus? Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. We're making a we're making a fucking... It just makes sense that this would be the merchant district. That this would be that Law Haven becomes the fucking like merchant district because it's right here. Like we're gonna have our little vassal here, and then the tradeway here to these guys who are caged in, so they'll never pose to us as like a threat. We'll eventually be able to vassalize them as well. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so you guys have, yeah, no, if these guys want to fuck with me, they're gonna have to poke my friends. Which...
Someone else is trying to attack me.
Yeah, you know what? We'll take a migration pact. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's be amigos. Alright, and then you... No, stay there, actually, because that system looks like it'll be useful. Yeah, Law Haven's getting upgraded, you're getting upgraded, and you're getting upgraded. I do wish the worlds were, like, a little bit better, it did migration a bit better, where it's like, I mean, I guess I don't really have any open jobs anywhere, so there is that. That is something to consider. Alright, how long have I been streaming for? Let me see. I can go for a little bit longer.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Nice. Alright,
a system has been surveyed.
Nice. Jump over there. Yeah, go grab that, because that's got 5 energy right there. That's just something good to grab. I think now I'm gonna shift... Yeah, okay, hold on, let me... Lords of War. I don't really need that. Technological Ascendancy. That's another one that's good. Imperial Prerogative. More official capacity. Available envoys. I would rather have the Imperial... I'd rather have this, actually. Because now I can hop on. Because now I can jump to each of these worlds. And I have more room for officials. Okay, that's great. That's perfect. Now, when I do that next, I'll be able to... Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, government, policies and edicts. Close that, close that. Go to the economic. Yeah, economic policy. Switch this to a
Construction
militarized
completed.
economy.
Hastily.
Oh, what? Well. What do you mean I don't have direct... Fucking what? What do you mean I can't, like, directly control them? What are you talking about? I have allowed... Aggressive... Yeah, no, okay, so the only... What? Oh, well. What do you mean I can't? What? Our policies do not allow direct interference with pre-FTL civil... What? No, okay, what? No, this is bullshit. What? Is it, like... Does it need to be active? Okay, hold on. So, are limited to aggressive observation. Can target pre-FTLs with certain espionage operations. With all espionage. Okay, so... If I switch it to this... Let it tick. Why won't I... Alright, so let's... Okay, so now it's just a case of they're like, hey, we just don't really trust you. Which that's fine. We're working on that. Oh yeah, in 15 years, we'll be able to deal with them like friends. That's fine. That's good.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Alright. Yeah. Grab that. Grab that.
Colony established. One more place to live out your pitiful lives.
Yep, okay. Now we have, unstoppable a la carte. Let's see. More trade? Oh, hold on. Okay, no. Law Haven gets that trade guy. Yeah, unshelled grouch. Yeah, goes there. Okay, and then you. Infrastructure upkeep. Yeah, I feel like Where are you? Was. No. What? No. So not a... Yeah. Unstoppable... a la carte. There we go. Yeah, this is unstoppable a la carte. Yeah, this is her world. Yo, mutagenic spas? Surface quarry? Violet... Yo! Yeah, build a mutagenic spa. That feels like something I need to build. You need jobs. Why do you want jobs? Here, have a mutagenic spa. That feels like something you guys want. And then what do you guys want? Jobs? You guys want jobs. You always want jobs. You know, here, have a research lab. That feels like something you guys want. And you... this place is going to be a fucking industrial plant. It's gonna be belching out war machines for the Empire, for the Republic. Skelegoins a wild, Skelegoins a wild.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Wunderwaffen. There we go. Build all that. Oh, you, go research that, I guess.
Construction completed. Hastily, a system has been
Bro!
surveyed.
Like, how... They have these massive fucking fleets that I'm only now catching up to. That's wild. I mean... Yeah, I guess I could... I want this to be a heavy industry. Heavy industry. Yes. Heavy industry. Great industry. Mighty industry. Heavy industry. Heavy industry. Glorious.
Someone else is trying to attract your attention.
What? No. We're not being your vassals. Fuck you. We're building up our military. Go choke on a cock. You fucking bastards. Don't fucking dare. Like, yeah, you've got 3... Yeah, like, you guys have more firepower right now. But you can't fucking get to me. You can't fucking break through my defenses. Okay, you're not getting through this system. You're just not. Yeah, I feel like I can jump back on this.
Construction completed. Hastily.
Oh shit, okay. Another civilian industry. And on here... Another power system. There we go, that should... Whoa. Carnival protesters. Protests have erupted across Lawhaven, driven by growing anxiety over the perceived transformation of our society following first contact with an alien species. Demonstrators question long-standing traditions, challenge the foundations of governance, and demand adaptations to accommodate a future reshaped by this revelation. Though non-violent, the sheer scale as these movements has placed a strain on civic services and disrupted daily life. However, many citizens do not see the protests as mere disorder. They see them as a reckoning, a sign that our very identity is being rewritten. Take no action, encourage participation, pacify the dissidents, frame it as a distraction. Yeah, we'll frame it as a distraction.
Research complete.
More food flat. Just better armor.
Ovinu Kaluvun.
Baron Victor Jardin. The Baron is of an opposing stature. Everything about him radiates rigid military discipline. His boots are spotless, his uniform neatly pressed, and his eyes are watchful and calculating. But beyond the strict facade, there is something else. His face is a map of grief. I have come to offer services as admiral and tactician. Accept my pledge, and I will crush those who will do you harm. Where's your fleet? To my shame, it is lost. We are orbiting a red star, making vital repairs when our enemies ambushed us. They came from all directions. Outnumbered 10 to 1, I watched as my ships turned, and their crews met to their end around the hellish sun. As a parting gift, I was allowed to live. Even now, I bear their shame. You understand that peace is a luxury bought by war. Should you not serve your noble house? House Jardin fell with me. After my defeat, I was consumed by a thirst for vengeance. Believe me, my enemies paid for what they did. My honor may have been taken, but not my skill in battle. On this pledge my life. Yeah, we'll fucking... Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that new position I'm opening up that was meant to go to, yeah. Yeah, government. Hey, how much... Yeah, that position that was gonna go to, that was gonna go to the air, that's going to this guy now. That's going to this guy now. Yeah, this guy gets it. Speaking of this guy, yeah, more purposely, please.
Research logged and annotated.
Nice.
Our ships have been made less awful.
Alright, there we go. Thought we could do it again.
Our ships have been made less awful.
Yes, yes, cheaper. Make everything cheaper.
Research complete.
Shields. Yeah, we'll do shields. Build that. Build a farm. Build another farm. That should... Yeah, right now we're just trying to balance the budget, get these colonies online. Okay, so it was one of these, I believe. Is it, okay, so diplomacy is the one that lets you build federations, I believe. Or is that, does that not need one of these? Okay, no, so I can just do that. Okay, so I don't need that. Okay, so in that case... More money. Just more trade and more money wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, we'll do...
Council agenda available.
We'll do that. And I think this is probably a good spot to end the stream off. We've got a decent-sized little bit of territory. And we have a game plan. We are trying to build up our ability to make demands. Yeah, hold on. If we do this... Yeah, okay, so I need to just make myself stronger than these guys. If I do that, then I can go, hey, be my little bitch. And then they will be my little bitch. They will work for me at that point. So I just need to make my fleet better. So we'll just quickly save. Alright. There we go. With that, thank you very much for showing up. Thank you very much for watching, boys and girls.